Hello, good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's session. As usual, we're just going to have a look at the markets, see what opportunities there are today, and do the question and answers afterwards. Okay, so as usual, let's kick off by looking at the economic calendar. Let me just bring that up. Okay, so today is Tuesday, the 15th of December. We're getting into the festive mode. Christmas is around the corner. So today is Tuesday, the 15th of December. Again, this is the time zone I'm using is GMT +2. So again, all the times I'll be quoting will be GMT +2. So the main market we're looking at is the Euro-US dollar. So we're looking out for reports of high importance or reports of medium importance that can affect the euro or the US dollar. So let's have a look. Obviously, always don't forget to check about public holidays in the UK and the USA. So, you know, today, obviously, there's no public holiday in the USA or UK today, but always remember to have that at the back of your mind to make sure you're not trading when there's a public holiday in the UK or the USA. So let's have a look. December the 15th. So that's a report of high importance due out at 9 o'clock. Again, GMT +2, 9 o'clock Rwandan time. We have the United Kingdom employment change report. So that's a report of very high importance. And that's the only report of high importance today. Now, this is a report out of the UK. Obviously, this will have more of an impact on currencies paired with the pound and, of course, the FTSE, the UK stock market. But obviously, because UK is the financial capital of the world, it could have an indirect impact on, obviously, the dollar and euro. So because of that, you know, you want to be cautious, best avoid trading prior to that report, but it comes out in just under an hour's time. So because of the significance of UK being the financial capital, although this report will not directly impact the dollar or the euro, but it could impact it it could impact it indirectly because of the financial significance of the UK. So that's at 9 o'clock. So I'll wait till just before 9 before I place my orders on the Euro-US dollar. But that's the only report of significance for today. But again, as usual, you want to also check the rest of the week because we have some big reports coming out the rest of the week that could actually affect our trading today. We've got some interest rate decisions and inflation rate reports that are coming out that could have a significant impact on the markets. So let's have a look at the rest of the week. So tomorrow, 16th, which is Wednesday. So tomorrow, Wednesday, we have the UK inflation rate report tomorrow. The Canada inflation rate. And this is the big one. So tomorrow, you have the Federal Open Market Committee economic projections. And again, it's actually why it's important to check reports of medium importance, because you can see here tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. Rwandan time, tomorrow evening, 9 p.m. Rwandan time, you have the FOMC, which is the Federal Open Market Committee economic projections. That's of high importance, but you can see they put the interest rate decision as medium. And of course, that's of mega importance. So again, that's another reason why it's important to check reports of medium importance, because sometimes they can make such a mistake like that. It's not infallible, but that's why the onus is on you to check and make sure. So you can see 9 o'clock, we have the US interest rate decision tomorrow. And that's a report of extremely high importance throughout tomorrow evening. So there's a high probability of the market just trending sideways today, tomorrow, all the way till tomorrow evening. So that's why, again, it's important to check the rest of the week because this on its own, due to this report on its own, that will make me only have one live attempt at the market today in view of this report coming out tomorrow evening. And of course, tomorrow I won't even trade at all during the day tomorrow. Just wait till 9 p.m. Rwandan time to trade. But today, I'll still have one attempt, but only one, because there's a high probability the markets will just trend sideways today and tomorrow, leading up to this report tomorrow. Okay, so that's why it's important to check the rest of the week, and also important to check reports of medium importance, because that's certainly not of medium importance, that's of high importance, the US Fed interest rate decision. So that's tomorrow, Wednesday, and then 17th, which is Thursday, we have the Bank of England interest rate decision. So on Thursday, we have the Bank of England interest rate decision. And I think Friday, we have the Japan. So on Friday, we have the Bank of Japan interest rate decision. So it's got some big reports coming out rest of the week. But yeah, the biggest one is the US interest rate decision tomorrow evening. Okay. Now, of course, you also want to keep an eye on market watch, see if there's anything major going on. At least there's no longer uncertainty with the US presidential elections. Joe Biden is now officially the president of the United States because the Supreme Court has, decided that you're not going to, there's no case to be heard. So there's no more legal route in terms of the courts for Donald Trump to take. Has exhausted all the legal routes all the way to the Supreme Court, who've denied even listening to the case. And then the Electoral College has now officially voted and confirmed Joe Biden as the winner. So thank God now we don't have that ongoing uncertainty with the US presidential election. So that's now thankfully been resolved. When I say thankfully, I mean thankfully from the trading point of view. I'm not really bothered about what happens in America. That's not my business. I'm not an American. I'm not based in America. That's their problem. But I'm just thankful that from a trading point of view, I'm thankful that that uncertainty is gone from a trading point of view. But unfortunately, we still have the Brexit trade deal that is still creating uncertainty, which we're not sure whether they're going to end without a no deal or whether they're going to have a deal. They've extended talks, so talks are still ongoing between EU and UK. So that's still there, causing uncertainty in the markets, the Brexit trade deal. But at least the US presidential election is no longer on uncertainty anymore. But again, don't forget the Brexit trade deal. So that's still an issue that will make us careful trading, and again, not having 3 attempts at the market. So if you combine the Brexit trade deal, the US interest rate decision due out tomorrow, and again, until the Brexit trade deal is resolved one way or the other, again, I'm just going to be having 1 attempt at the market every day till that issue of the Brexit trade deal is resolved. Okay, so we now have an idea of what's happening in the world, what's happening from the economic news point of view. So back to today. Again, like I said, you now put all those factors together before you then decide what you do for today. So no public holiday in UK and USA, US presidential election issues resolved. We still have the Brexit trade deal uncertainty. We have the US presidential election, US Fed interest rate decision tomorrow evening. So in view of that, and of course we have the report at 9 coming out of the UK today. So in view of all that, I'll wait till about 9 before I assess the market again, place my orders just before the report at 9, and then only have one live attempt at the market. Okay, so that's the plan for today. Let's go to the trading charts. We'll start with swing trading. So again, using the daily time frame. So if we're using the day one daily time frame, the moving average today, putting my cursor on the candlestick for today. The moving average today is 1.19001. So that would be 1899. 2 pips below that would be 1899. So I'll just modify my pending sell order to 1899 and stop loss 200 pips. And that's it for the swing trade. So go to day trade M5. So looking at the M5 time frame, you can see obviously the market is now trending sideways. And you can see clearly the pivot point is within that sideways trend. And you can see clearly that the first resistance and the first support are outside the sideways trend clearly. Like I said, I'm not going to place any pending orders now. I will reassess again just before the report in about 50 minutes. And if the market is still trending sideways like this, then I'll place a pending buy order just above R1 and a pending sell order just below S1 and only have one live attempt at the market. Like I said, I would reassess again just before the report and see then. And of course, update you all on the platform then. Okay, so again, I think that's really in terms of the principles of trading. Trading is meant to be boring. You know, I always tell people if you want to have an exciting time, you should go and play video games. If you want to make trading exciting, you know, go and play video games and do that. But you know, if you want to take it seriously, especially when you're trading real money, it needs to be boring, whereby you have your trading plan, you just go through the same process every day, apply money management, and you know, you just do the same thing over and over again. And that's really the key to trading. Not meant to be exciting and looking for crazy things to do and exciting things to do, no. Anyway, any questions? If you have any questions, you can either click the hand button, raise your hand, or send your question through the chat box. Of course, if you need to log off and start with your day, you're welcome to log off and start your day. And like I said, the recording as usual will be posted on the platform, and we'll continue discussions too on the platform. Okay, any questions, or are we all ready for breakfast?
I've got a question.
Hello, good. Yes, go ahead.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Right. For some reason, when my chart, the timing on my chart is actually giving me the Rwandan time. So is there a way that I can change it, or do I need to contact the broker to get them to help me with that?
Which are you in UK?
Yes, I am.
Which platform are you using?
The CMC.
Oh, okay. Yes, you said so. Okay, let me have a look at your platform. Are you happy to share your desktop?
Screen, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Oh yes, Shekbu, you can now completely ignore the elections in the US. Like I said, now that Joe Biden is officially the president, you can ignore it. From a trading point of view, you can ignore it. But if you're interested in US politics and US affairs, you can continue getting involved in all that. But yeah, from a trading point of view, strictly from a trading point of view, we can now ignore the US elections. Hold on, let's make you co-host, Elizabeth. Okay, so you can share your screen now.
Okay.
Okay, now put your cursor over the current candlestick, where the candlestick is now. I see you placed an order already. You're not waiting.
No, I tell you what, oh, what's happening now? No, I did that because I'm a late nighter. So normally I look at my thing at 12 midnight-ish.
Okay.
And then like assess in the morning and move it up. I'm actually going to delete that after we speak, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you're right. If you put your cursor over the candlestick now, yeah, you can see that it's showing 8:10, which is, yeah, you're right, that's Rwandan time. So your platform is GMT +2. So your platform is going with Rwandan time, which is interesting. Yeah, you can contact CMC and find out why that is the case. That is interesting. Why they're in a different time zone to UK.
Okay.
But yeah, that's interesting. Although you can see, you can look at the top of your platform.
Which side of the top?
Top where it says CMC Markets Europe.
There, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this is where you, again, you like I said, do contact them and find out. It might be Europe because maybe that's why your time, because I know Rwanda shares the same time zone with Amsterdam.
Okay.
So yeah, some European countries has the same time frame as Rwanda. For example, Amsterdam, for example, because usually when we fly from Rwanda to London, we fly through Amsterdam. So maybe they've given you, I don't know if their platform is based in Europe. But yes, although obviously you can see from a trading point of view, it doesn't make a huge difference. Because even I that me being in Rwanda, I'm the opposite to you. Although I'm in Rwanda, I'm trading the IG UK index platform.
Yeah.
You know, which is, the platform is in London time, but obviously that doesn't bother me. You know, the economic calendar, the news, when to trade, all that doesn't affect the time of the platform. But yeah, I think from that, just from a curiosity point of view, do find out from CMC Market why the time zone is GMT +2 on the platform.
Okay.
But yeah,
right.
So at least it's good to see the CMC is exactly the same as IG, apart from this time zone issue.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like I say, the time zone is not a problem because, like you say, it doesn't affect your trading method, your trading plan. It doesn't affect that. It's just that, yes, if you want to wait till midnight, midnight on your platform would be
2 hours ahead, isn't it?
No, it would be, which is good for you because midnight for you will be. I'm getting confused now.
Yeah, so when I have midnight, my platform's saying 2 o'clock.
2 in the morning, yeah. So I guess,
yeah.
So yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. I was getting myself confused. So yes, so for someone like you, unfortunately, that might be a bit of a pain because if you're waiting for the new pivot point levels to come up, you have to wait till 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to wait till 2 a.m. Whereas for me, it's the opposite because since I'm using the UK platform, no, I think it's still the same for me actually, come to think about it.
Okay.
Because by the time it's midnight in the UK, that's 2 a.m. in Rwanda. No, actually, so that's an advantage for you then, sorry. Because 10 o'clock your time will be midnight on the platform.
Yes.
So actually that's an advantage for you then.
Okay, so it really doesn't matter. I can just leave it like that.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. No, yeah, like I say, it doesn't matter. But like just out of curiosity, it'll be just good to speak to them and find out whether, because like I said, I think it might be the fact that Europe on the top of your platform shows it might be a European-based platform they've given you. But like I say, it's just good to clarify so you know for certain. But yeah, like I said, from a trading point of view, it doesn't make a difference.
Okay.
Obviously, the only difference it makes is if you're trying to trade at midnight when the new pivot point levels start, then that's the only place it might become an issue where you then need to make sure you're using midnight on your platform, not midnight at your time.
Yeah.
So that's really, but other than that, it's not a big deal.
Okay. All right.
Okay, brilliant.
I've got more questions, but
Yeah?
I'll leave it
Go
to see
ahead.
if somebody else has got questions to ask.
No, while we've got you, you might as well ask it.
Okay. My next question is my again, I don't know if it's something you can help with, my what you call it, moving average.
Yes.
It's not the same as yours.
What do you mean?
So when I go to my daily, and you know the report that you normally send on a daily basis.
Yes.
For the daily one.
Yeah.
When I check what my moving average is, it's different from what you have on the platform. So if you look at yours that you just did this morning,
okay,
you had a different one.
Okay.
So
put your, sorry, I said put. Just expand your chart a bit. Click on the magnifying glass, zoom in. Okay, right. Put your, yeah, no, that's okay. Oh, that's fine. Put your cursor on the candlestick for today. I want to see what your moving average today is.
Come on. Oh, sorry.
Yep, okay. Yeah, you're right. It's completely different from mine.
Yeah, because in the beginning, I think when I started it, when I told you about it,
yeah.
I would normally change it. I would do, like I said, I'm a late nighter, so I try to check mine just after midnight.
Yeah.
But when you put your report on, I change my order here to match yours.
Yeah.
But yesterday I thought I'll just leave it and just show you and ask you to see if it really does matter, or is it something I need to...
No. But again, that's actually a good point you've raised. Because it's the same thing actually that happens with, luckily I use 2 trading platforms, not because I need to, just because of the teaching. Because when I moved to Nigeria, the platform I stopped using IG index or IG platform. I was using an FX Primus platform in Nigeria and Rwanda. But obviously with the courses, and since most people are either based in UK, Canada, and USA, I started using the IG platform.
Okay.
But yes, the parameters on the FX primers are slightly different from the parameters of the IG platform, although they're both MT platform. So I think it's a good thing you actually brought that up, because it's something I always forget to tell people that, yes, so whichever platform you are using, use the parameters of your own platform.
Okay.
So for example, yes, so you go with the moving average of your own CMC platform, and you put your order 2 pips below that moving average. So for you now, you should adjust your order to 1.1872, 2 pips or 7.
Oh, I moved it to 3. I rounded it up.
Exactly, yeah. So perfect. So what you've done is perfect. That's brilliant. So yes, go with your own parameters.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I'm happy you mentioned that. So I think I must add that to what I post on the platform, that, I should add that this is the parameters on my IG platform, but whatever platform you're using, use your own parameters. So I have to put that caveat there. So thanks for highlighting that. So yeah, go with your own parameters on your own platform.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah. Oh, anybody got a question, or can I ask one?
Hey, you can go ahead.
Okay. You know the report that we saw today. So
yeah.
like I listened to your money management too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've decided to be trading the US. So I'm doing, as you can see, I'm doing 0.25 pips on these ones.
Okay.
On these 2.
Okay.
So my question, what was I going to ask you again? Oh gosh, I'm getting old. I forgot my question already.
That's okay.
It's okay. I suppose I can ask you one. Oh yeah, the report that came out today. You know the one for the
UK.
Yes, the UK report.
Yes.
Is it going to affect me? I know the US market affects all. The US report affects all market across the board.
Yeah.
But when is the UK report coming out? Is it going to affect me when I'm trading that US Japan yen?
Indirectly, yes. Okay,
So I should just.
you might have missed that part of what I said this morning, because I was saying that the UK report, because UK is the financial capital of the world, reports of high importance out of UK can indirectly impact other markets. Not directly, but indirectly, just because of the significance of UK.
Okay. So technically, I can just delete these ones and wait for the report at 7 as well.
Best to, yes, it's best to.
Okay.
Always,
Right.
always better to err on the side of caution.
Okay. All right. Excellent. I think I'll leave it for now.
All right, then. Pleasure. Bola, do you have a question?
I did, but the problem is, I'm waiting to make my millions so I can afford to buy a decent laptop. My laptop.
Do you have to wait for the millions before you do it?
So my laptop is being a bit silly because so what I'll do is that I'll leave it till next week. The question that I have is that two things. I'm having difficulty on making sure that the lines on the chart or the year stays in the candlestick mode. Even when I zoom in or zoom out, it keeps changing. So when you're saying things like click on the candlesticks, it will give you some information. I'm not able to do that. And then I wanted to ask a question about the time frames at the bottom. That does it kind of switch to those time frames automatically, or do you have to use your mouse? Because I tend to use my mouse to move it along to make sure that my time frames right at the bottom of the chart is correct. But obviously, because I can't share my screen, I've been fiddling about with it. So I thought, because I've come through on my mobile, not my screen. So next week, I'll log in through my laptop. So I'll be able to share my screen with you.
Yeah, that'll be good. But are you talking of these time frames at the bottom here?
Yes, those ones.
Oh no, those ones, they're determined by the time frame you choose.
Yeah, I chose the M5.
Yeah. So with M5, what is just showing you, obviously, with what the M5 shows is that each of this candlestick represents a 5-minute time frame. So, that's why you'll find the time frame here compresses. This is from the 11th, for example. You can say it starts from the 11th of December to the 15th till today. But like I said, let's just change it, for example, to a weekly time frame. So you can see now that I've changed it to a weekly time frame, you can see it starts from the 14th of April, 2013.
Okay.
Because each candlestick now represents a whole week.
I see. So does that mean then that I don't, because I've kind of been saying that, why is it showing me like, for instance, mine is showing the 9th of December. I don't know, because I was fiddling with it. Oh, so does that mean then that I don't really need to do anything with it?
No. You can just ignore it.
Okay.
I think, let me put it this way. Sometimes they really only come in when you're doing research. So, I think I know where you're coming from. It depends on what you're focusing on.
Okay.
So, for example, now, let's use today. Let's use today as an example. So we want to day trade Euro US dollar now. So we want to look at what the trend is like. We can see clearly the trend is trending sideways. Isn't that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so we've got enough information here to trade for today. And that's all we need. Now, let's say, for example, this is just hypothetical. Let's say this market has been trending sideways for a long time, and you're just looking at it for the first time. And you're wondering, oh, how long has this thing been trending sideways? And then this is all you can see on the chart. So you can see, okay, since the 11th of December, it's been trending sideways. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Just as an example. But you don't know, was it trending before 11th of December? You don't know. Because all you can see is up to 11th, that, oh, it's been trending sideways for a long time. Was it trend? Then okay, you might say, okay, let me try the 15-minute time frame because that gives you more information. So you can now see, you now go to the 9th. Let's even assume on the 9th you can still see there's a flat line on the 9th. Okay, let me go to 1 hour. That takes you all the way back to 20th of November. So this is, I'm just saying that sometimes, yes, that helps if you want to get more and more information on your chart as to what has been happening, which is very rarely the case. You know, usually, as you've seen, the market, within a day or two, you can get enough information as a day trader to trade. So yes, from a trading point of view, this time frame on here doesn't really make a difference.
Okay, because I've been moving it along and saying, oh, why is it?
No, no, you can ignore it.
Can I ask you, what time frame are you in now? Because I'm looking at your chart and it looks nothing like my chart at the moment.
No, again, hopefully when you log in next week Tuesday, we can look at your chart, because it also depends on whether you're zooming in or zooming out, or, you know, how you've adjusted your chart to look. So that one is up to you. You determine how it looks. So you can see if I made my chart can look like that. My chart can look like that. My chart, I can compress it like that. So your chart won't automatically just look exactly like mine. You will have to do some adjustments.
Okay. What I'll do is that when I log in next week, I'll log in through my laptop. I hope that because it's early in the morning, my Wi-Fi will behave itself. So.
No problem. Okay. Yeah, like I say, you get that in third world countries like UK with Wi-Fi problems.
I'll be
I feel for you.
Oh dear, thank you.
Pleasure.
I have a question. Good morning.
Good morning, Rosalie. Good morning. I'm sorry, I'll mute yourself again, Rosalie. Oh, hello, morning.
Okay, yeah. How do you move your stop loss? You know, you moved your stop loss by 30 pips.
Yes.
You said, how do you do that? Because I'm a bit confused. I mean,
luckily I have this trade here. So this is a dollar yen here.
Yeah, not on the day trade though, but on not on the swing trade. I mean on the day trade.
Well, the principle is the same. Whether you're using is the same. So number one, you need to know where you're moving it to. So for example, now you can see with this euro US dollar here, the entry price is 103.76. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's bring up a notepad. So 103.76. So that's where I entered the market. Obviously, initially when I entered, the stop loss would be 5.6. Yep.
Yes.
So you can see I've now moved my stop loss to the entry level. You can see it's now 103.76, exactly the same.
Yes.
Okay, now if I want to now move it to 30 pips, and it's moved to 30 pips, so that would now be 104. Isn't that right? Sorry. That'll be 104.06. Yep.
Yes.
So now that you know you want to move it to 30 pips, you just, let me start again. You right click over the order, you right click over it. You then select modify or delete order, and then you can then modify your stop loss. So I can now change it to 104.06.
Yeah, but I need to know, I mean, you said that if the you already have a 30 pip what is it called now? You have a 30 pip increase or something. That's when you move your stop. Yeah. Can you just explain the whole thing? Because I tried to move stop loss, but I just ended up messing the whole thing up, and I was taken out by the market. So can you just explain the whole thing, how you start to how you finish, especially when your profit, do you move your profit loss as well?
No. That's what I'm saying. If you keep it simple, that's why I was give you that example with that dollar here. Let me start again. So with the dollar yen, like I told you, we entered at 103.76.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's then the stop loss when you enter is 103.56. And your profits will be 104.36. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. So when you start the trade, this is what you start with. Isn't that right?
Yes.
You enter that level, you have your stop loss 20 pips below and your profit limit 60 pips above.
Yes.
Now, you leave it this alone, like I said, but once the market gets to 30 pips above, so what that'll be 104.06. Once the market gets to 30 pips level, the only thing you do is just move the stop loss, adjust this your stop loss to your entry level. So you just adjust this to 1376, and that's all you do. Period. Nothing more, nothing less. So at this point, when the market gets to this point, it will now either go up and take your 60 pips or fall back down, but at least you won't lose any money. And that's all you do.
Okay.
And like I said, and like I said, if you want to do that, all you do is just right click on the order, select modify, and then you adjust. But yeah, you don't adjust the profit limit, no. Just the stop loss. And then the market will do the rest.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Hello, good morning. Thanks for that question, Rosemary, because it's funny. That's been one that has been bugging me as well. And now makes sense. Obviously, normally I would have written it down, but we will have this recording later in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Listen and I'm making note of it.
Yes,
okay.
Definitely.
Thank you. Great question. Thank you.
Okay, any more questions?
Me again.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, when you're on a live trading and so my plan is to exit the market at 6:30, but if it picks up my trading and it goes live, what measures do you use? Because I'm looking at your trading there, and it looks like you had one on from the 14th and it's still going on live. So my two trades that I had like that, I just exited at about 7:30. So at what point do I think, would I assess it and say, okay, I'm going to leave it to run the next day if it's not a weekend?
Oh, no, it's something you do on a regular basis. So actually, I'm trying to look for, I wonder if I'll find one. I mean, the markets have been terrible in the last month or so. So let's see if I can find one as an example. Okay, while I'm looking, oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong place. I'm looking in the wrong place, no wonder. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that as part of your trading plan, you have to decide what you do on a regular basis. So on a regular basis, you need to decide now whether on a regular basis you are going to close all your day trades at the end of the trading day regardless, or let it run to the next day. But whatever you decide, you need to be consistent. And I think that's the key. So because there's no one way that is better than the other, because what I'm trying to say, and this is where people get flustered or get frustrated with trading. But like I said, the success to trading is consistency. You decide what you're going to do and stick to it. Because you find that sometimes I let my trade run over. For example, now, maybe the market has moved 20, 30 pips, and then it's the end of the trading day. Then you find that those who normally close all their trades, they will close it, at least they'll make their 30 pip profit and they've closed it. Either I didn't close it, the market might fall back down and I make nothing. But there's some days, yes, it might go up to 60 and I make 60. Some days I make nothing. So it all sort of evens out. But the key is that you don't start switching. You don't say, okay, I'll let it run. Then you let it run, you find out you lost money. Oh, I should have closed it when I was making some money. Then you close it when you're making some money. Then it does go to 60 pips the next day. You see what I mean? So it is you deciding that I would either always close my day trades at the end of the day, or I will always let it run to the next day. And whichever one you choose, you make sure you stick to that all the time.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find an example. I hope I can, because when those situations occur, I always remind everyone on the platform when that situation occurs. I'm trying to see if I can find one of those situations. Like I said, it's been a very bad month with all this uncertainty. Well, like I said, those who have to go to work, you can go off. Like I say, I always put this Tuesday mornings are time I put aside to spend as much time as I can with you guys to answer as many questions. So I am not in a hurry. I am not in a hurry to go anywhere. So, but like I said, for those who need to log off and start their day, you're welcome to. And like I said, the recording will be posted on the platform. Let's see. Oh, this is one where I've moved my stop loss to the open level. Anyway. I shall not be defeated. I will find it.
I like that spirit.
I think it's because obviously there are too many posts. Good. I found one. There you go. So this is from 2 weeks ago. Okay, so can you see the screen, Elizabeth?
Yes, I can. Yes,
so you can see that I've written there, it is now the end of the trading day. Strict day traders can now close all their positions wherever the market is now. But I personally, as usual, have moved my stop loss to the open and will leave to run till tomorrow. So you have to make that decision, which one you want to do on a regular basis.
Okay. But at this point, you're leaving it for the next day that you said you've moved your stop loss. Had you made your 30 pips already, or regardless, you just move it?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I just move it regardless, at least just to protect. So I know I'm not going to lose any money.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but like I said, that's a decision I can't make for you. You have to decide which one you do on a regular basis, so you don't get frustrated. You do one thing, the opposite happens. You do the opposite happens.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Pleasure.
But obviously, I'm not sitting in front of my screen all the time. I know you were saying something about reminder, but is that just on the IG one? Or if you're using IG, then you can set a reminder alert or something.
Yes, you can. And I think, was it Barbara? Let me see if I can find it. Barbara posted something on the platform about a video you can watch. Is that you, Elizabeth?
Where?
The bottles, I'm hanging up.
Oh, no, that's not me. I'm cozy in bed.
Hello, clanging noise.
Sorry, that was me making my morning cup of tea.
Okay. But there's a video somewhere on the platform where I think it was Barbara that posted a video from YouTube showing you how you can set the alert on the platform. But there's a video somewhere on the platform.
Right, I'll go and have a look at it.
Yeah.
Because I know when I was using the IG demo on my phone, I could see where to set the alert. Yeah. But I can't seem to find it on the MT4 platform. So I'll go and search for the video later. Thank you.
I think I might actually search for it myself later. So I think what I will do. Or do you remember when you posted it, Barbara? I think I'll have to look for it myself because I'll then put it on the featured section on the platform. And I'll look for it myself too. So I'll put it on the featured section so it's always there for people to watch. So I think I'll do that too later myself.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
No more questions from me, I promise.
No, that's okay. Like I said, that's what this Tuesday morning session is for. It's exactly for that reason to ask. Like I said, the Tuesday morning sessions can either last for 10 minutes if there are no questions, or it can last for over an hour if there are lots of questions. And like I said, those who have to log off and start their day can always log off and they can catch up on what we said on the recording when it's posted on the platform. So, but like I said, this is the time I've set aside because any other time of Tuesday, I'm going to be stressed out. I have so many things to do. I might not be able to give you my time and my focus. So this is the time I've set aside where I'm not stressed. I have time. Ask your questions.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Can I ask a question, please?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry, this is regarding ETFs and investment. Can I ask the question, please, Remy?
Go ahead, but if it's a long one.
No, it's not a long one.
Okay, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. There's you know, like ETFs, I couldn't find them on MarketWatch or so. There are international ones like Australia or whatever, but they're not on HL platform. How do we go about buying such ETFs?
With difficulty. When I said that is because, yes, unfortunately, HL doesn't have every single ETF available. So they have quite a good range, but not everything, obviously. So number one, let me show you something just to start with. Because number one is just to make sure you've exhausted the options on Hargreaves Lansdowne, because it would be a shame to now having to have 3, 4, 5 different brokers because you want to have different ETFs. But it's always a possibility. If you're desperate to get a particular ETF, you might have to open another brokerage account with whoever is providing it. And what I mean by that is, for example, now I have quite a lot of brokerage accounts because I wanted to invest in Nigeria. And of course, I can't invest in Nigeria from Hargreaves Lansdowne, so I have a brokerage account in Nigeria. I wanted to invest in Ghana. I can't access Ghana from Hargreaves Lansdowne, so I have a brokerage account in Ghana. I'm also investing in Rwanda, so I have a brokerage account in Rwanda. So yes, sometimes, needs must. If you can't get it, you might have to open another brokerage account. But, sorry, Rosalind, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so like I said, first thing is to make sure you've checked all the ETFs on Hargreaves Lansdowne to start with. So you go to shares and just type in ETF and then press enter. Oops. Yeah, I hope Bola is not seeing this. So now, yep, our internet in Rwanda. Oh my gosh, don't embarrass me here in front of Bola.
Too late.
Okay, I think it's the interference from UK that is causing the problem. But basically, Rosalie, if you just go to Hargreaves Lansdowne, go to shares and just type in ETFs and click enter, it will give you the full list of ETFs that are available on Hargreaves Lansdowne, and you have like 16 pages. There are about 16 pages, so they've got quite a long list. So that's number one. Then number two is if you can't find it there, is to call them. Because sometimes the ETF might not be available on their website, but if you call them, you might be able to access it, especially if it's an ETF that is listed on one of the major stock exchanges, as in Europe, UK, and USA. So you can sometimes call them, but if it's not listed on that list, I was trying to show you, and you call them and they can't get it for you, and you're really desperate to get the ETF, then you might have to just go with the broker that has access to it.
Okay. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Yeah. Is it Elizabeth who was asking for the sound alert? It's called MT4 sound alert and push notification.
On
and
YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Yes.
Sorry, say it again.
MT4 sound alert. MT4.
Oh, thank you.
Sound alert.
Sound. Okay, there you
alert.
go. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, good. So I think I'll still look for Barbara Zone and see if I can.
It's the same one. It's the same one.
Because it's already posted on the platform, it will be easy just
It's the same one that was on the platform, but it's the same one from the platform. That's where I got it from.
Okay, good. So I'll put that on the features section too on the platform.
Yeah.
So there you go. But who asked the question about it? Anyway, whoever asked the question, that's it.
Rose. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thanks for that.
Thanks, Rosalind.
You're welcome.
Okay. Any other questions?
I did have a question, but I can see times. It's okay. Mine can wait till next week. It was more just about. Okay, maybe I'll just quickly ask it now. Because when you were talking about closing your trade, so if I've understood you correctly, let me give this scenario. So say it's getting towards the close of the market. Say it's about 5:30 or 5:30, 5:45. So yeah. I'm now like 30 pips up.
Yeah.
I've set my profit for my. I think I forgot what it's called. My profits loss, or my profits for 60 pips, and I'm now 30 pips halfway there. So what you're saying, if I've understood you correctly, is that I can close that trade then and there. So what I will get is the 30 pips and not the 60. But what it means is that I've reduced any potential losses, because obviously if I leave the trade open, anything can happen overnight.
Exactly.
And it could go back down and just take me out of the market. So basically it's about cutting your losses. So even if you're 20 or 30 or even 15, if you think it's worth it, just close the trade then and there.
No. Not if you think it's worth it. Like that's what I mean about.
Oh, okay. We must know. Okay, set your plan and say
exactly.
Okay, so for me, I would say it's 5:30. It's getting close to the market. I don't have an alert on my phone. It could go either way. I'm the kind of person that, for me, something is better than nothing. So if it was at 15, I say I'm closing my trade now. Tomorrow is another day. That's it. So that's 15, small amount, but I'm happy with that. So I leave. So that would be my own game plan.
Exactly, and that's what you would do every day.
Okay.
That's the key. Okay. So whether you're making 2 pips profit, 5 pips, 1 pip, 15, 20, 25, 30, doesn't matter. Your plan is that come 5:36, I'm closing my trade regardless, and that's what I do.
Okay. So this is where again, it leads back to the road when you said, what is our trading plan, and basically sticking to it. So once you go into this, so I guess you have to ask yourself, what do you want to get out of it, and just make sure you stick to that, regardless of what's going on. Okay.
Yeah, because I always leave mine to run to the next day, regardless.
Okay.
And like I said, you can just say, I'm going to close mine regardless. So you have to just choose one or the other, but not start messing around with both and trying to to do one today, the other one tomorrow. That's where you run into trouble.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Any other questions? For the UK internet spoils my internet. Any other questions?
I'm in the UK and my internet is fine. Superb.
You need to give me your postcode so I can move next to you then. It's always rubbish.
I have no problem at all with mine. Yeah, I guess what Bola said, closing your trade for the day. I didn't yesterday. I thought I'd put a 6:30 close, and I got back home and my currency pair was still running. and it was still running. It was running a profit, and I panicked because I thought, oh my gosh, I didn't actually put a 6:30 time limit on it. So it got.
Oh no, sorry. The 6:30 that's for your pending order, not for your live trade. So when
pending order. Yeah, it's for the pending order. What I was doing anyway. It was a pending order, but at 8 o'clock it was still ticking because I thought it was a 6:30, and it was just going, and it was I had a profit.
No,
and I panicked.
No, that's what I'm trying to clarify to you. That trade you have that's on profit, that's a live trade, not a pending order anymore.
Oh, I see.
That is a live trade. So can you see my platform?
Yes.
So these orders here, they are pending orders. So is this pending orders that when you're placing the order and you set the time to expire, they work for this pending order. So let me bring up the other ticket. So when you bring up the other ticket and you place your pending order and you set it to expire,
yes,
what you're saying is that if the market does not take that pending order, it will automatically delete that pending order at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
But once the market takes the order and the market is now live,
yes,
then that trade will stay live till either you close it manually or it takes your stop loss or your profit limit.
I see. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Pleasure. Any other questions? Okay, awesome. Okay, so if there are no more questions, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. You know, we might as well do it now. You know, the report from the United Kingdom is due out in 3 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, Auntie Sorolo, we're back. The report is due out shortly in 3 minutes. Of course, we can see the market is still trending sideways, which is not surprising. So we can now place a pending buy order just above R1 and a pending sell order just below S1. And let's do that straight away. So R1 is 217. Again, for Elizabeth with CMC markets, whatever your parameters are, you use your parameters. For same with the pivot points, whatever your own parameters are on your platform, that's what you use. So 2 pips above R1 on IG platform will be 2180. So 1.2180, 20 pips stop loss, 1.2160. 60 pips profit limit. Where's my calculator? 60 pips, where are you? Okay. That's 2180 plus 60. So that's 2240. 1.2240. Okay. So that's the buy. Sell will be 2 pips below S1. That'll be 2115. 2115, 1.2115, and stop loss would be 1.2135, and then, oops, sorry, sell stop, and then take profit would be 2115 minus 60, that's 2055, 1.2055. There we go. So, and like I say, I'm only going to have one live attempt at the market in view of the Brexit deal that's still causing uncertainty and the US interest rate decision due out tomorrow evening. So, but, oh yeah, and funny enough, this is a good example whereby, yes, if you had set this pending orders to expire, if the market just trends all day, sideways all day, and doesn't get to the buy or sell order, if you had set it to expire, then it will automatically expire at 6 p.m. But I'm just used to deleting them manually, so I don't use the expiry. But yeah, okay. So that's the plan for today. So we'll see what the market does. We've made our own decision. We'll let the market do the rest. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Enjoy your breakfast. Have a great day. Keep safe.
Thank you.